People, it's about time that somebody is starting to clue into the fact that Mr. Fitz might actually be on the freaking A-team. I said this 25 years ago.
Who it was.
Sorry.
Oh, PLL Maniac.
Okay, yes. PLL Maniac, motherfucker! Okay.
Wanted us to talk about Ezra possibly being on the A-team.
And here we go.
We're not even going to get into all the little tiny clues, like how there's a typewriter in his apartment and all that stuff. You guys, if you're fans of the show, yes, if you guys are fans of the show, you already know that Ezra has a typewriter in his apartment. You already know that. And you know a lot of the other, like, smaller clues, too. So, we're not even going to get into that. Let's get into maybe why Ezra would have a motive. Here's my thing. I think if he has a motive, I think that it's going to be Ezra was seeing Allison. If he has a motive. If he is on the A-team, I think his motive is going to be that maybe he was seeing Allie. Maybe he was the beach hottie. I'm not feeling my boob right now. I'm sorry. So anyway. Maybe... Okay.
Why do I do these videos? Why?
Let's think about it. Garrett, Weldon, Melissa, Ian, Ren, Jason. What are you doing?
Bugs.
Jason and Ezra. What do they all have in common? They're all the same fucking age.
Wait a minute. I thought that Melissa, Weldon, they were all like 75.
Well, here's the thing. Weldon technically is supposed to be the same age as Melissa. Which, we know Melissa is the same age as Garrett. We know that Melissa is the same age as... Okay. The only possible thing is that maybe Weldon's not the same age. I personally think that Ezra has something to do with all of these people. Maybe he was part of the NAT club. Maybe he knew Weldon. Maybe he knew Garrett. Maybe he knew Melissa. I don't personally know, but it's going to turn out that either Aria or Ezra, one of them is going to be something's up. Now, here's the thing. We could say, like, oh, yeah, Ezra got that text message from A on Aria's phone and was like, oh, who's A? Fucking Mona sent herself a damn text message to make it look like it wasn't her. So, how do we know that wasn't what Ezra did? I don't know.
He's just been fishy from the beginning. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind Ezra. I am, in fact, the only person sitting amongst the two of us right now that actually doesn't mind Ezra and Aria together. But I do like Jake. But I just think that there's just, I don't know, the little pinpoint clues like stinking and I was A on the background, like from Z to A, like his nickname was Z in Hollis College. And just, like, little stupid shit, like the whole reference to, like, Lolita. And we never heard anything about that again.
You know what, though? Honestly, there has to be a reason. They didn't just throw Ezra in the Halloween episode with Aria. Bumping into her. Just because, it was, like, supposed to be. It was meant to be.
Oh, excuse me.
No, they threw him in there to let you know that at the time that Allison was still alive, Ezra was around. I'm telling you, mark my words, that was a clue. Not only that, but how about the fact that, why the fuck did Ezra go to Allie's funeral?
That's something that's been bugging us since day one. What the hell Other than the fact that he was a teacher.
Supporting his students. You are freaking there one day, and you're gonna, first of all, it's rude to go to somebody's funeral. This wasn't her viewing. This was her funeral, okay? It is rude to go to somebody's funeral that you do not know. It's rude. If you're going to show your respect for somebody, I could see if she was a student of his, and she was in class with them for a day or something like that. I can see if him
and Arya were even dating.
But he asked Arya. But he asked Arya. He said, "Did you know her?" He didn't even know that Arya knew her.
Exactly.
So it wasn't to support Arya. It wasn't because he knew Al. Well, that's what I'm saying. It had to have been because...
It was just too fishy because, okay, I'm going to show up at, let's say, a random person's funeral. I'm going to walk up to somebody that's at the funeral and be like, oh, did you know this person?
Hello. No. Something's up with that. What else? The whole...
God, I look like Happy Cloud from the fucking Vine videos.
The whole, him having money in his sock drawer. Okay? I personally don't think it had anything to do with the Jason thing. I think they threw it in there to throw you off. But we know that Ezra has that stack of cash in his thing. The whole way he told the story about selling his grandfather's car, that was fishy. Like, what about the Halloween episode with the train? What did he do? Did he literally get in his car? Because the train stopped before its destination, okay? Let's discuss this. The train stopped before its destination because something happened on the train. Did Ezra get in his his DeLorean and drive with the train the whole way? He was like, oh, I was going to surprise ya.
We're going to take you back to the future.
What was he going to do, though? He's like, oh, I was going to surprise you. What was he going to do? Surprise her after the fucking train ride was over? Hey, how you doing? I showed up. I'm here. It's over, but I'm here. No, he had to
Couldn't be your date tonight, but I decided to stop the train.
He was on that train. He was on that train. Whether he's good or bad, he was on that train. Mark my fucking words.
Not just words, but fucking words. Mark them.
Yeah, something's up, okay? I hated Arya and Ezra since the beginning. Did I or did I not? Hated them since the beginning. Now I'm starting to feel a little bit of sympathy towards Ezra, which kind of worries me.
That's what the reason you're starting to feel sympathy is this.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's what the freaking people of PLL want. They want us, the people that never really liked Ezra and Arya together in the beginning, they want us to feel bad for Ezra because I guarantee you what's going to happen. There's going to be a big bombshell dropped about Ezra.
And he's right out.
Maybe. You never know. I don't know. All I know is that Ezra's been creepy since the beginning. Not creepy. Sexy as hell. Not creepy. But he's been suspicious since the beginning. And not suspicious where it's like thrown in your face. Like suspicious if you actually...
Like that guy in that episode.
No, if you actually watch this show and you're like us and you catch on to small clues, that's the type of suspicious he was. He was not a character that was thrown in your face like Jenna and Ian and stuff where you were like, oh, that's definitely A.
Do you sit there and do this? Oh, yes. Like, yes, they are definitely A.
Well, no, I'm just saying though, like...
But that's the way you just did that. Oh, they're... Definitely.
But what I'm saying though is Ezra's never been Ezra's never been a character that has been in your face like, oh my God, he's A. Something's up with him. Like how they've made Jenna, Jason, Ian, Melissa, the thoughts have run through everybody's head.
Everyone else is
thrown right in your face. And Ezra has so many small, subtle clues, but it's not like... The producers are flashing at him.
It's not like a neon sign is going off. And for those of you who watch, or rather, follow the Facebook for Pretty Little Liars ABC Family, and you remember the April Fool's joke from 2011?
11. Ezra is A.
Ezra is A? Was it the biggest red herring ever?
Something's up with him, though. I definitely think, even if he's not on the A-team, I think he had something to do with Allison. He had something to do with the NAT club. Something's up with him. He's the same age. And I'm telling you, okay? I'm literally telling you. The biggest thing that jumped out to me, and it was the least obvious thing ever, was from the first Halloween episode, the first secret, when Arya bumped into him. He had not one line. She didn't say not one word to him. All she said was, excuse me. Sorry. Whatever. They did not throw that in there to make it seem like they were meant to be together. They threw that in there
Even
because
though that's most likely what you think.
That's what you think automatically. Because I didn't catch on to it until the second time. I was like, no. They threw him in there because they want you to know that Ezra was around when Allie was still alive. Something's up. That's all I got. Because there's so many things I just don't even know, girl. I'm a boss-ass bitch. Bitch.
Alright, this video needs to end once you start rapping Nicki Minaj.
It's actually not Nicki Minaj.
Whoever the fuck it is.
Alright, we're going to squeeze one more video in now. If you guys have any comments about Ezra possibly being A, or if you have any comments about, I don't know, how disheveled we look today, just let us know. Comment down below. Thanks.
We care.
Peace.